Hello everybody and welcome back to Shenanigans. The orcs are closing in on you. They're running after you. You are fleeing them. Some of you begin to lag. The rest of the party turns around and says, "Let's get to that tree." The party hurries. The orcs chase, and that's when the lead orc says, "Lay down your arms and give us your treasure and we won't kill all of you."
We're level 1, we don't have any treasure yet. I'll say that in Orcish.
Wait, I have treasure?
Lay down your arms, the orc
We
yells.
definitely have treasure.
I've climbed up in the tree and I'm like up on the branch. I've tied a rope to it, but I've also got my daggers out.
I
climb up on the tree
level armor.
as well.
And I think one of us was going to like shoot them with a bow before.
I climb up the tree and shoot the lead orc in the face.
I thought you said you wanted to negotiate. Didn't you say you were worried that they weren't even going to talk to you and now they're talking, you just want to shoot them?
I don't want to let go of our
Change
treasure.
of plans. Well, I've got no money. I'm telling them we don't have any money.
I don't believe you. Lay down your arms and let us search you, and we'll let you live.
All right, I'll walk over and drop my arms.
Bryan, is that an attack roll?
I don't have any leather armor on, and I only have
said I
some
dropped
copper
my leather-
pieces and a
I-
sling on me.
I said-
So I just kind of make my way over like, hey, you want to search me? You can take whatever you need, because I got all the positivity to give you.
Is that an attack roll, Bryan?
No,
hope so.
that was a will save, which I succeeded at.
Oh, okay.
Why are you making a will save?
You can't
We
lie.
definitely do not have any treasure.
Got it. Okay. Durez, you said you drop your weapons and walk over, ready to be searched?
Yeah.
You walk over and the orc just like motions you to get behind me, brother. We'll take these people for all they're worth. We'll free you from your captivity.
I hired them to do a mission for me.
Oh, well, hand me the money.
Here, I give them 5 gold. That's all I have. That's literally
Take off your
okay, 5
shoes.
gold.
Take off your shoes.
Oh, come on.
That's where people hide their money. Everyone knows it. Coins
take
go
off
in
my
the
shoes.
shoes. They shake them out. There's nothing in there.
Okay. No.
Does he also request that we only have liquids in like vials under 5 ounces?
He looks to the party, which is like half tree bound at this point. Throw down your money, and my boys won't rip you limb from limb. Eat your insides.
I take off the pouch tied around my belt because apparently the pouch doesn't come with the leather armor. So now I'm just a sling, and I flip it over to him with all of those 3 copper pieces. I was like, if it's copper you need to feel the power positivity, then it's copper that you will receive. Tell me, brother, why is it that you come down these hills chasing people, trying to spread these negative vibes? You know the level of fear you put in my compatriots.
I throw down 10 gold.
You want to know why we have to do this? Because
What?
the Fed lowered the reserve rate to 0. There's not going to be very much money left anymore.
All right, Neal, they're all watching the pastor right now, right? All eyes are on the pastor. Let's be real
Yeah,
here.
there's
I mean,
12
there's
of them.
12 of them. They're not all eyes on the pastor.
Sure, but I'm like up on a tree. I would want to hide my money up on the tree while they're busy down there. It's a
Where do
tree.
you hide your money in the tree?
Any branch like behind the tree or anything like that, or anything like, there's for sure a place where
Give me a perception check to find a secure spot where you can leave this pouch where it won't like fall off, right?
You know what, Neal? I'm one of the first people to not use it as a dump stat.
Holy shit. You find a little burrow in the tree, and as you go to put your purse in that burrow, you see a pair of beady red eyes looking out at you.
Friends.
All right, so Neal,
Can you help us? Does it nod?
The eyes just stare at you from inside the tree trunk.
Help us, my friend. All right. If you guys started off, we got your back. You get to keep everything they have on them. I'm sure many of them have alcohol. They're orcs.
Out comes a squirrel. its tail swishes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. But you don't read
so
squirrel
ready.
sign language, so you have no idea what it's saying.
I nod and say, I agree.
Back to the other side of the party. Lord Wilmore, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting for somebody to do something because I was kind of I kind of thought we're gonna start shooting at him.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just ready. I'm just like itching.
Where are
pull the
you?
trigger. I'm on a tree, but not on the same tree as they are. Like
There's
I'm
only
next-
one tree. It's this
There's
big
only
open plain. You're all gathered in one tree together.
Okay, I'm on a branch then.
You're gonna
Legs
what?
dangling down. I'm on a branch. Branch.
With your legs dangling.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rich, where are you?
Yeah, so I'm in the tree too, and I threw down some gold, and I said, "That's all I have."
Right. You threw your money. Okay.
Yeah.
Rick,
Well,
what are you up to?
When he says that about the lowering the reserve, you go, those feds lowering the reserve, their relief bill is really just dressed up giveaways to the rich. What about us down here at the bottom? So many times the pirate fire lord Bernie has told us, warned us about the 1%.
The Fire Lord.
I kind of like the idea
Fire
of Bernie
Lord.
as like the pirate captain, just like running around stealing people's money.
The Fire Lord demands that your dragon horde gets spread out amongst the pirate people.
I am
Once
no
again,
longer asking
Fire
for your
Lord is
support. I
asking
am
for your
demanding
assistance.
Yeah. Once again, the Fire Lord is asking that you sign your name on the draft sheet so that you can join the Fire Lord's army.
Okay. Tamia, where are you and what are you doing?
Well, I just hid my money and I negotiated a battle plan with the
You're talking
were-squirrel.
with the squirrel. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to.
I'm ready to
engage.
shoot when the squirrel goes in.
What were you saying, Rob?
I'm trying to engage this orc in discussion.
Right. I will get to your discussion. I just want to make sure I know what everyone's doing before we proceed with it.
Yeah.
Pastor P, you are trying to spread positivity to the orcs. Got it.
Dude, here's your
Say
clothes.
no more.
You can put them on if you want.
Durez, what are you up to? You've already given over your money.
Yeah, I'm walking under just giving the clothes back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Rob. What did you say again?
They accuse us of inciting class warfare, but class warfare is already in action, and they've won.
I still need your money.
That's what they say. Perhaps what we need to do is join our forces together.
You want to assault the feds? You're crazy. It can't be done. Not since
Oh,
the
it can't be
Insurrection
done?
Act of 1775.
Wait,
They
it's
want you to think that
1500.
it can't be done. I'm a pirate. Assaulting the Fed is what I do. It's my profession. I say, bring back the guillotine
Ooh.
for them.
I had
Interesting
no
news.
idea that you were a Frenchman.
I am half French on my mother's side.
The orc guy looks at the party. I think it's
Also,
4 people
I'm
in a
very
tree, 2
glib.
people on the ground.
He's got
I like to
glibness,
call it
yeah.
the trait that I'm very glib.
Oh man, I could have maybe spent points on glibness. That was
Well,
funny
let
as
me
hell.
put it to you this way. We're not taking the risk of going after the feds. It ain't happening. So we're just gonna take your money and be gone.
All right, Neal. If I take the tip of my bow to the squirrel, like I don't aim at the squirrel, I put it next to him. I say, "Hop on." Does he
The
jump off the
squirrel
tip of my-
hops onto your bow. Yes.
I shoot the arrow squirrel at the lead orc in the back because I assume he's talking to them.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Oh my!
I didn't want to shoot, but when that squirrel jumped on my arrow, that was a side. How far are they right now? They're not point blank.
80 feet. 80
Okay.
feet.
So I'll just roll.
All right. Now, what is the penalty to hit with squirrels attached to your arrows? Because
good
that
point.
is going to
It's a
fuck
bonus.
up your trajectory.
It's a guidance system. It's a
It's a
guidance,
guidance system?
It's a guidance system.
Maybe if the squirrel had like rockets on its ass, it could be a guidance
has a tail.
system.
It has its tail.
It's extra fletching.
It's angling the arrow to be more accurate.
Yeah. And this has a +1 from Bless too.
Yeah.
I wish the squirrel was blessed though. Oh, is it a flying squirrel? That's a good point.
Wait a second.
The orc sees the attack coming, brings up his shield at the last minute. The arrow thuds into it. The squirrel leaps off and just like scurries across the plains.
No!
And it sinks the thing to you. This is no were squirrel. This is just a regular squirrel. The orc looks up into the tree, narrows his eyes at you.
The squirrel scared me.
What? Don't shoot arrows. We're surrendering.
The squirrel
All right.
made me do it.
Now the rest of you up in the tree. Throw down your money,
Well,
or
they
we'll
already
have
did.
your
Look,
heads.
Look, they already put the money on the ground. See? That guy.
Not
threw
all
like
of them.
lots.
That one keeps denying he has money. That one hasn't said anything. And that one just keeps trying to overthrow the government.
Hey, you
And
know
you
what?
keep playing into their demands.
You know what? If you need money to be positive, where we're going, there's gonna be money, more money than you've ever seen in your life.
What are you talking about?
We are on a mission from the one and the only, the powerful, the Desmond. And we are going to a dragon.
That's enough. I don't want
to.
to hear any more from you. You're working with Desmond. We'll leave you at this. And he motions back to his troops, and they take the money you've already thrown, and they begin to recede slowly, hesitantly, shields in front of them.
I'll put my shoes back on.
Yeah. And if you leave it be, the orcs will back off.
I think we have just defeated an orcish war band. Everyone, experience.
They retreat. Beautiful.
They retreated.
Let me make another will save here.
I reclaim my monies from the tree.
No, we absolutely did not defeat the warband.
I did. I never surrendered.
I attacked them and they ran. That's all I know.
Wait, Bryan, we have a blessing. Can you roll at advantage?
Mm-mm.
No, I didn't use it.
You would only get a +1, and if it was towards
plus-
fear.
no.
Yeah.
No, we can't. I can't.
All right.
So-
The power of positivity is getting us very far here. I'm impressed.
So I don't understand. We have not defeated the orcs. Are you just like being negative now? Like you're no longer positive, or are you like
DM must be positive as
shooting
well.
bows at the orcs? Like it's not over, baby.
Let's just head.
No,
deep north.
I'm telling the truth here. I'm compelled to tell the truth, and the
Mm.
truth is we did not defeat them.
Sounds like he's just
Well.
being negative.
I think
But
you
I did
need
not lose
to
them.
flip your perspective. It's negative vibes like that that keep you down.
I
It'll
believe they were
put you in
intimidated.
danger.
I
Well,
am
all of us are alive and well and healthy and moving on. And those orcs didn't do nothing but take 3 copper.
They were intimidated by our squirrel attack and our name dropping of Desmond. It was
That
beautiful
is true.
indeed.
It seems that Desmond will get you far.
All right.
He's gotten us this far simply kicking us out of Shenanigans.
The party continues northward. 2 days later, you are wandering through the area known as Green Pasture, looking for a dragon's den. How do you find it?
These pastures are green, I'll give you that, but it seems like they're greener over there.
Yeah, maybe we should go to the other side.
So we spent
Aye, let's go to the other side.
To the greener pasture, and it's always on the other side. We go back and forth.
Yeah.
So, how are you gonna find the dragon's lair?
Hey,
Hey, dragon! How you doing? We's looking for you. We got some positivity to spread.
Did it work?
Costume should lay on the ground.
I believe it worked.
Like a pile of gold.
I should act like, paint me gold, baby, paint me gold.
I think it worked.
Yeah, it must have worked.
Yeah. Positivity.
Positivity. All right. You guys. Can I ask, what is Pastor P's favorite music genre?
Oh, I
Is
think
it
it would
reggae?
be the polka.
The polka? I can get it. All right.
It was the only P music I could think of.
Polka's pretty upbeat, though. You know it?
Post rock.
Yeah, it is.
Post-ironic polka?
Post-ironic polka.
Pop music.
Nah.
So you run around shouting for the dragon with the power of positivity.
Yep.
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 Yep, that's what you do. And as you cross a nice clear stream running through the green pasture, emerging from some tall grass is an elfin, but not an elf, woman with flowers in her hair. She looks like this.
And how many limbs does she have?
2.
Okay.
Hey there.
Polyphore. If you're missing a leg and polymorph, does the thing you polymorph into have all the legs?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Maybe the dragon could polymorph into a 4-legged dragon. Problem solved.
Oh.
I mean, a 5-legged dragon? So it'd be
Yo.
missing just one?
Wait.
Legged, we said.
Yeah, if it's missing one and you go in a 5, you end up a normal dragon.
Anyway, this beautiful and intelligent tree spirit steps forth from the creek, or from the tall grass on the other side of the creek, and says, "Are you looking for agave?"
Hey, it sounds like it. Is that the dragon around these here parts?
Yes, it is. Why are you here
Excellent.
searching for him?
Well, good looking. The one and only Desmond back in Berkshire. He sent us here to spread some positivity and cheer because apparently his old friend, the dragon, he is a little bit down in the dumps.
We come to bring up his spirits.
She looks saddened.
Don't be sad.
Poor creature. He will never be the same. Not until what was stolen from him is returned.
I heard that he'd be missing a leg. We have right here a positively progressive pirate with lots of experience in reattaching things to limbs.
That's not it.
I'm not
We
even
bring him his
sure.
happiness. We know he's lost his happiness, and we bring him the passion and happiness. We're gonna give him a smile that he's lost.
Ma'am, what's actually lost?
While he was resting from his terrible injury, a band of orcs slipped into his cave and stole his amulet of polymorph.
Now that is an unfortunate
How
treasure
many
to
of
be
these
missing.
orcs were there?
I
Was
wasn't
it
there at the
perhaps
time.
2 to 16 orcs?
It's likely it was in that range group, yes.
It would have been 14 exactly.
It could be. But I was not here then. That was years ago now.
That's 5 years ago.
Did the lead orc both despise the federal government and fear it as it being hopeless to overthrow?
That sounds like orcs. Sounds like all orcs, actually.
Hey!
Not all orcs.
Do you not
Hey,
despise
I'm a
and fear the federal
federalist.
government?
Well, I'm not from this. Well, honestly, no. But I'm Australian, so, you know, it's a different relationship than you guys have.
Australian orcs. I've never met one.
Well,
They're really dangerous. They're venomous, and like they jump out of trees at
In
you.
Australia.
They're venomous.
I had 3 orcs on me crew back in the day. 1 full orc and 4 half orcs.
Well, you see, miss, I believe that the power of positivity can overcome any ailment. And if we have the opportunity to meet this wonderful being, the dragon, who you call Agave,
You're
I
wrong.
believe-
Positivity cannot defeat everything. Just
Oh,
ask
but it
Patch
can.
Adams.
I don't know who Patch Adams is.
Well, the film version or the real version?
The Arcadian version.
Well, because they're very different. Because
Wait, is
they
this a real
really
reference,
changed
actually?
the
Yeah, it is.
Patch
It's
Adams.
the doctor who heals with laughter.
Yeah,
It's a Robin Williams movie.
yeah. The
Oh,
Robin
I
Williams
like Robin
version is
Williams
like
movies.
evil compared to the real version.
Oh,
like,
I've
still
seen
some
this.
hospitals and
I've
stuff
seen
in the
this.
movie. While the real life one
Yeah.
never robbed hospitals.
The real Patch Adams robbed hospitals?
No, the real one didn't. While the movie one stole from hospitals for his private clinic during the movie.
I never saw the Patch Adams film. I just
Oh, in the movie, they made him out into a jerk who didn't study.
Well,
wait. It's supposed to be a movie about a clown like healing children. Why is he an asshole?
Because it's a
because
movie.
life, Neal.
Oh, and they had his best friend get murdered, but they changed.
What?
That didn't happen in real life because they wanted to add drama to the movie.
Oh my god.
I thought this was
So
a
yeah, the real Patch Adams hates the movie.
I didn't even know there was a real Patch Adams.
Yeah, there's a real Patch Adams. He created clown doctors. You know, the guys who go around helping people. But
You mean the people
movie
from like
version of
Children's
him-
Hospital?
Yeah, he invented clown doctors who are
My
nice.
God.
He's a nice guy.
How
But the
can
movie
clown
version of
doctors
him
even
is-
exist? It's ridiculous.
Because they believe in the power of
Oh my god!
positivity.
Oh my god! Greg.
That's true.
And yet he's not wrong.
The idea was bedside manner was a lot more important, and because doctors were being very clinical and depressing and not helping people. But Patch Adams found that when you're more positive, patients recovered better.
They also
You know,
recover better with medicine.
Well, he uses that too.
I've-
Oh, okay, so
Stick.
he's not just a clown.
No, I said clown doctor. He's a doctor. He went to medical school.
He's a doctor for clowns.
Neal. He
I don't know what a
multi-class.
clown doctors mean. Clown doctors are doctors
He went to
who are
medical
clown
clown
trained.
school.
I've never heard of a clown doctor
this.
before.
Is this?
I
I heard it's the
'Cause you're not a clown.
effect.
Oh my god. Alright, look, the Dryad says the orcs took the fucking treasure. You need to go get it from the orcs, alright? There's your story. Here, take it.
Would you like to join us on this quest to get the friend back? You seem very sad for your dragon friend. Would you like to put a smile on his face and join us?
She touches a tree and disappears.
I touch the
Phasing
tree. Do I
through it.
disappear?
No.
Not without her consent.
She can use trees to dimension door because she's a dryad. Alright. The very same orcs that just robbed you blind are the ones that stole the dragon's polymorph amulet.
That's
Spoiler.
an assumption. That was
Spoilers.
5 years ago.
Wow.
Those orcs could be long dead.
I haven't watched this episode yet.
God, what have I done?
Neal,
I've been
if
good.
You have a crime that's set
I've been a good
5 years ago. You can't just assume all orcs.
Yeah, some are quirky.
I try and, do the right thing. Try and be honest all the time. Why do you do this to me?
Wait a second though, guys. These are regular orcs. These are were orcs. How do you think they became were orcs? The polymorph amulet.
Oh, you're right. It must be
Oh.
so. You're
Maybe
right.
they were actually just squirrels, not even werewolves, just squirrels, polymorphed.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, we're all level 1s. We can't take on 12 orcs. Or 6
No, we definitely
orcs.
can. Let's go kill them.
Oh, okay.
That's not positive thinking there, Durez. You gotta think positively. If you believe you can, then you
Listen.
can.
To the pastor.
What if
I love
what
this
if we
party.
snuck up on them? We could sneak up on them.
If we're clever about it, I think we
Yeah, I'll do the dance of sneaking.
Greg, I really want to see what the dance of sneaking looks like. Can you do me a sneaking dance, please?
I think the dance is sneaking. Something like this. Oh, it's a sneaking dance.
That
in the sneaking dance, you have to yell, "Oh, the sneaking dance!" Naturally.
It's a cousin to the sneaking song. I learned it from a bard.
Oh.
I've heard of it. This is what rogues do too. Like whenever they sneak attack people, they just yell sneak attack.
You have to. Otherwise, they don't know what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
So we're going to Dragon Cave to cheer him up now, right?
No, you're gonna go kill the orcs and get the treasure back.
Who decided that?
Don't railroad us, Neal.
I'm fine with being railroaded towards those orcs.
I believe if we think positively that we could sneak up and take that amulet from the orcs so we can spread positive vibes to this dragon.
Absolutely, I believe.
I am not very sneaky, so I will be cheering you on from the other side.
All we need to do is make a trap and then shoot arrows and then sneak attack and do all of the things that you don't normally do because you generally run in and fight. We're not that group.
A trap. Very exactly what I was thinking.
Could we
Anybody
perhaps...
here know how to sew?
No.
No one knows.
Oh, that was easy.
Does anybody take crafting proficiencies these days?
Well, I chose up proficiencies.
Do you guys think it's possible to perhaps trade with whatever little gold we have left?
No, we're definitely going to kill them.
Okay.
Okay. I have a rope use
trading
proficiency for
does
traps.
spread positivity more than killing.
Yeah, they're just.
I would hear you out on this.
Raiders. They'll just take all the gold. They kill us for not giving us all the gold earlier.
Maybe.
Sir, I am more
Hold
than willing
on.
to let you go and negotiate before we fight, and maybe we won't have to fight, or maybe you'll die. But either way, it is an impassioned plan. I would love to see it happen.
Oh, hold on. I have an idea. I have a pouch of 20 gold. They didn't take it from me. One of us could perhaps go and return the gold, and somebody else could perhaps sneak and take the amulet.
And the gold back.
And the gold back.
I mean, I can safely enter that village, but I'm not sure how safely I can steal. I'm not very sneaky at all.
But why would you need to be sneaky?
That's
Aren't
not
you
the
one of
good
them?
way to think. If you think you're sneaky, then you can be sneaky.
No.
Actually,
We're
I
chainmail.
think that I'm sneaky, and I am sneaky.
Yeah, that's the way you do it right there. He knows the ways of positive thinking.
It was more about taking all my first level rogue points and putting them into moves silently.
That is also very effective, yes.
Do you need distraction, or what's the plan then?
The distraction would be good. I was thinking if one of us knew how to sew, perhaps we could make a dress and put it on like a scarecrow orc, and it could be out there. And
You know what's really funny is I almost took sewing.
would've
That
been
is
so
almost a thing
perfect.
that could have happened.
I mean, even if it's at night or something, even if we're not
night
that,
vision.
we could take out a couple of them, like when they're asleep.
I
I
thought
feel like
night
that
vision.
archery thing from a long distance could be quite effective.
I think maybe I like this idea of distracting them with like a gold offering. We could like walk in and be like, we found you some more gold because we heard you needed it. So we're
that's-
spreading some positive vibes, baby. Oh,
It
and then
sounds like
you
you
guys
What
can
if one of them
sneak
is
in.
wearing it still?
I think that sounds like just giving up all the advantage in the first place.
But then
Make things
you
too
guys could
complicated.
sneak in while we're doing that and take their amulet.
Or we could just.
What if they're wearing the amulet because it's an amulet?
I didn't think of that.
What if there's one that's a giant polymorphed bear just staring at you when you walk in?
I'm just saying,
And I'll tickle its
for
cheek.
distraction, then like a bunch of them are gonna wake up. Like the amount that like causes the least of them to like least amount of preparedness at the same time is to just sneak attack them in general, right?
As much as I very much enjoy non-combat solutions, I feel like Neal's totally railing us. I'm joking. And we're gonna have to take this fight.
Yeah.
I think so too. You know what?
But he
I
is
think
railroading us.
something we didn't-
I think that your plans are just bad. Like,
All right. Okay.
like the way to
They're
sneak
asleep
up on
in their
somebody is
camps.
not wake them all up in a
Alright.
distraction.
But
It's like,
here's
what,
the thing.
you want
If I
a night
remember-
assault?
If I
You
remember
take out the
correctly,
sentries.
Okay, so does anybody have rope on them?
Yes.
Of course, I have rope on me.
So
I
we
would
can
reckon-
tie a little rope. like traps and everything and make all this kind of shit, and then either we just flat out fight them, or we distract them to one side while someone grabs Gamma from behind, then we all just run again, because that worked out so well the first time.
I think that an important thing we should consider, and maybe the orcs failed to consider, is that they are better off at night, and they have a -1 to fight and things during the daytime. And so actually during the daytime would have been the perfect time for us to face them.
Let's fight them during the day. I am very down. I believe in us. I believe in us, guys. We can do this. We can take down an entire orc warband in their home base. The best plan.
Yeah, that's not better than a surprise round. Surprise rounds are really good. And like, if we can kill some sentries or something first.
Yep.
Oh, I got a light
If we
stone.
could,
That
like-
should give them the disadvantage.
To the orcs.
The light stone is as bright as daylight, so they'll get the -1.
I do like the traps idea. As a seasoned pirate seaman, I am skilled in rope.
Seasoned seaman.
Like traps in the middle
Me
of a
and Nick used to go on about that.
like what, are we gonna dig a hole or something and then in the middle of a plains and hope they walk over it? I don't know how
I'm not
Oh,
sure
hold
about
on.
the whole how we're going to fight them. Well, I mean, forget the tree, but if there's not that many trees,
Wait. I can use my
one tree?
phantasmal force to make something to come towards it.
We also have an orc who can pretend to be an orc and be like, "Hey, 2 of you guys come over here," and then we kill them. And then, "Hey, 2 more of you
I don't know if
come
he can
over
pretend to be an
here."
orc, but he's already an orc.
Then it's an even better plan.
None of those pesky disguise.
Are you sure? I mean, I feel like do all orcs look the same? I feel like they don't.
Some
No,
are
they
quirkier
don't.
than others, but they do.
No.
they do not. Educate yourself, man. Not all orcs look the same.
I'm orc girls are different.
I'm talking about the voice more than the look, but yeah.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting to do the voice, honestly.
But I'm just like talking about what we should be doing here. But yeah, easily we can kill sentries, make traps, either just flat out go in and kill them if we've killed off enough or seen opportunity, or lure some more out using our backstabby orc boy. And then yeah, just again, I really don't think we need to overthink this. I think
Why don't we scout them out first and see what the situation is in the
I think
field?
at least one round of at range attacks will help even the odds.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially if we have a good
Dryad
position.
steps right back through the tree and says, "Now that you have all calmed down a little bit, let me tell you where they are.
Would you like to
They're-
join us?
They're 10 hills that way." And then she steps back in through the tree.
Damn.
So you can
Wonder if
hear
she
me in
did.
the tree. Hey, girl. It seems that you are not so positive.
Just her head steps out. "I'm positive I want to be in the tree." She steps back in.
I apologize for touching you earlier without asking, but it was delightfully soft.
Does she mean metric hills or imperial hills?
Doesn't matter. It's just hills.
7 metric
If it
hills
was
and
metric,
10
that's 10
imperial.
times as far.
All right, you guys get there.
Onwards! I'm gonna start walking that direction.
You see the orc cave after a couple days of walking. You're on a hill a little bit away. You can see down this hill and up the next one, there is a small, like a trench dug around an entranceway into a cave, and there's a bunch of rocks stacked up because there's like not a lot of trees here, so you can't really make a palisade wall. But there's like an earthen ditch and then like a rampart made of earth with rocks on it. And there are orcs. You can see one orc coming out of the cave, goes over to the pit, drops his trousers, does his business, cleans up his
Wait, that
left
would be the
hand.
perfect time to get him. Also, is it night or day?
Roll me a
I don't know why I'm doing the
75.
pirate rules out of here.
Roll me a D75. We'll find out if it's night or day.
can always wait to whatever time we want.
That is also a
Yeah.
true statement.
75. I'm curious about this.
All right.
It is nighttime. You arrive in the late evening. The sun has already set, but you were like counting, this is the 9th hill. The next one's going to be the orc hill. So you like get to the top of the hill and you're tired and the sun's already down. And there you can see by the light of the torch the orc carries with him as he squats over the trench that guards the entranceway to the cave.
Are there other orcs on watch right now?
All you can see is the one orc illuminated by the torchlight. It did not illuminate any other orcs as he was on his way to the privy, but there could be like orcs on the other side of the earthen rampart that would have been out of view. So you see none, but there is room. The rampart would like physically block your line of sight, is what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying like everyone's also around it. We can see that there's no orcs like just standing there without.
Yeah, and the torch would have revealed anything that was in view. But it's quite possible that there could be orcs hiding on the other side of the rampart, and then there could be orcs inside the cave. There's probably orcs inside the cave.
Do you think you could one-shot him with your bow?
Well,
I have ranged attacks too. We could all shoot at once.
Let's do that. Everyone ready?
The long bow is our
Yes, I will have him
long way to
partake in the powerful pebbles of positivity.
I believe in this, guys. Are we ready?
He's about 250 yards from you. It's going to be a long-range shot.
We're really
Perhaps
far.
we should
Perhaps it's
be
best for us to
inclined
wait
to sneak
until
up
daytime.
further.
Maybe a little bit closer.
Well, they'll
Perhaps
be able to
it's
see.
best to wait until
Wait, hold
daytime.
on.
Let's wait until daytime, get in position. It's a cave, right? So we could even be from like behind the cave approaching it kind of stuff, like above it kind of shit. Like we get in fucking close. We could even kill them one by one as they come to shit and then just hide the corpse and kill another. And like the most deadly shit this group has ever seen, all right? We can do
Do
this.
not get bonus if we're on top of a hill and they charge at us?
No.
Is there no bonus?
Wait, that's
No.
what high
I
ground
just
is
don't think
for.
you can
High
charge
ground
uphill.
bonus?
You can't charge uphill,
So they can charge uphill, but it would be high ground advantage, right? That's what it's there for.
yes.
You're defending stairs and shit.
Yes.
I don't
yes.
suppose anybody has Entangle. That's the level 1 battle ender right there.
You expect us to have actual spellcasters?
I have used my one spell of the power of positivity.
2 days
Allows
later.
for me to
That was like a week ago. Not a week, it was 4 days ago.
I thought we had a battle, and then we met a dryad, and then we got to the hill.
4 days walk to
days.
the hills.
2 days to the
These
dryad.
don't mean
2 days.
anything to me. Yeah, I can have a spell. Yeah, let's call it Entangle. All right.
We're going to break. We'll do the last part as a long one. I need a break. So guys on the other side.